This is your weekly forecast for all the signs for November the 22nd, the week of. If you would like a private reading with me or hypnosis to facilitate permanent change, do use the link below. Look, this week we are moving forward now, so that back and forth, those changes, those irregularities and ups and downs are now going to be moving forward. So what you have been preparing for will now be a lot smoother as we move forward. So any discrepancies or any things that may have come up that look like they weren't going to move forward or they got pushed back, any of those sorts of things are now going to be able to be something you can work towards. Now, in terms of your career, study and finance, it looks like the hard work that you have been putting in is now paying dividends and that you are seeing those results. But there is an idea of planting the seeds for the next leg of what this journey is. So whether you're putting money into your super, your retirement, education, propriety license, or buying a certain software or program, you're putting money into what the future can look like for you. For some of you, this is the time where you're coming up to signing your contracts, or if this is a new job, looking at that. So you're higher than you were, or you're doing better than you thought. You're in a place of sitting there and deciding how far you have come, what you want next, and just sitting there deciding, have I got what I need now, and what do I need to be able to propel myself forward? This is also about legalities. You might find that you have to sit there and negotiations have come to a point where you have to sit and look things over and see whether this is something you want to agree on or not, because the legalities here is about splitting this divide, and it's about taking a time out to look at what that is. When it comes to your home, we do have the Two of Pentacles, and this is about my values and my resources, and about putting that, continuing to put that into this home situation. Where is the undervalued here? Is someone doing more? Is someone doing less? There's a cross match here of principles, values and morals going on here in some way, whether it be you and your landlord, you and your flatmate, you and your family members, or you and your partner. There is some karma around this. So, looking back to May or any of the eclipses that have happened this year, this is a conversation or a feeling or a discussion moving forward that has been brought up before, and it's just simmering underneath the surface. And this week, you're deciding, do I want to put more of my value in that, my time, my energy, my emotion into this? This card is also talking about not having idea of what is coming next. So maybe the information is not being given openly and transparently, keeping that information to themselves. So, for example, if this is about your landlord or your bank, they keep saying yes, 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 or, there's this change coming, but they're not giving you any actual information or actual dates or times, or you to them. When it comes to a partnership, two people that live in this place, or an actual couple of some sorts, we're deciding, what is our future looking like? There's a bit of a curve going on. But if we're talking about relationships in particular, you do have the Nine of Cups, which means that this is got a good ending on it. Now, the Two of Pentacles, these are both Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn cards. But this is also about the imbalance of power and the insecurities here as well. But the value. Do you value me? Do I value you? What does this relationship look like? We're deciding about the future. When it comes to your health, we do have the Eight of Swords. Now, some of you might have been experiencing migraines, headaches, pins, needles, tingling sensations, or feeling, because this woman is bound, and swords are about our mental process and pain. But I always take this as being sharp. So you might find that this has laid you up, or that this tingling is going through your body, from pain through your body, fibromyalgia for some of you. So there's a flare up here. For some of you, there might be a procedure, whether this be some sort of injection to help with pain, steroid, bloodletting, or some sort of procedure here to let the pressure go, or let the pressure down, or to relieve the pressure of some sort. For some of you, this is mental. depression, anxiety, stress, trapped within the swords, and with her eyes and her arms being bound. You're not sure where this is coming from, whether that be the physical pain or this is the mental pain. The idea of, I don't know where this is coming from, I can't see my way out, I feel like I'm trapped, I feel like I'm stuck. And I think physically, for some of you actually are going to feel like that. You're going to feel like, I can't move out of my bed, I can't move, the pain, I feel fragile. But being in the mental state, some of this is insecurity. So these two together, this is affecting this health. It could even come down to shingles for some of you, low in our immune system. So this is, and feeling unsupported. This is an 8 card, but we're trapped out of what the family, what the unit looks like. So feeling unsupported there. When we come to our love, we do have the 9 of Cups. 9 of Cups is saying that this is a beautiful result, the wish come true, feeling very lucky and feeling loved in that area as well. The King of Pentacles has fallen out all by itself, not part of this reading. I'm going to take this as a overall. This card is suggesting, again, about building on our future, putting money in there, because what you're investing in is investing in you, and it's well worth it right now. And I don't know why, because it's not the end of the financial year, but this is about correcting what has gone wrong. This is about telling what has gone right, and about what the next year for me looks like. And I don't know why, because it's not even the year end. This card is also about having that charismatic character and putting yourself out there and feeling confident in how you earn your money and your physical self. And it's also about physical and mental strength as well. So if this is what you are lacking this week, then this card is saying this is what you need. Doreen Virtue messages from the angels this week is... Mercury retrograde is now gone forward, so the shadow period is finished. But between now and the 21st, there is going to be and I would say from the 14th on, I feel like there's going to be a major shift in our, dynamic of how we're thinking and our energy and our determination and our motivation. But on a world scale as well, there's going to be a dramatic shift there. And there's an awful lot of, I've been rabbiting on for over a year and a half about 2020 being about vision and things that have been unseen, things that have been hidden and coming out now. This is going to be a huge month for that over the next 4 weeks, but particularly from around about the 14th to the 21st. Watch that date. That is where it's going to be major. So any partnerships here that we're discussing with, whether it be work or whether it be with love, this is the time of negotiation. We do have Archangel Michael. He's the head of the deck. He's here. This is a time where courage is actually needed. Layla, again, is talking about that insecurity, feeling alone, feeling left out. And she also represents that I'm thinking about what the next year looks like. I'm preparing for what the next year looks like. And I don't know why, because we're not at the end of the financial year. And Aurora says, look, I'm going to rise above the gossip. I'm going to rise above my fears. I'm going to rise above the competition, and I'm going to get where I need to be. Even if it's an inflated ego that you need to use right now to fake it till you make it, this is the attitude to have this week, because it will surely get you to number one and surely get you to that end goal that you want. And lastly, if you are in a relationship back and forth, or committed relationship back and forth, it is going to go like that. So it may have started down here, it's going to go up and come back down, and things will smooth out as they go. So be kind to you and those you love. And from Jedi side Jake, may the force be with you.